A briefcase?
Yep.
Mint green with TS on it?
Yep.
What's in it?
This is my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl.
TS12!
Yeah.
Jason Kelce thought he'd seen it all. He's a Super Bowl champion, a beloved Philadelphia Eagle, and the co-host of one of the most entertaining podcasts in sports. But nothing could have prepared him for what happened on the latest episode of New Heights. In a single, unscripted moment, pop superstar Taylor Swift, yes, that Taylor Swift, casually revealed a private Travis Kelce ritual that left Jason frozen, eyebrows arched, mouth agape, and the entire fanbase howling with laughter. The New Heights podcast, hosted by the Kelce brothers, has always been a blend of sibling rivalry, inside jokes, and honest football talk. But on August 11th, the show's familiar banter took a sharp, delightful swerve into uncharted territory. What started as a regular episode soon morphed into a pop culture event, as Taylor Swift herself made a surprise appearance, joining Travis and Jason in the studio. The chemistry was palpable from the jump. Travis, the Kansas City Chiefs' charismatic tight end, couldn't hide his excitement. Jason, ever the protective older brother, leaned into the role of curious and slightly skeptical interviewer. Taylor, poised and unexpectedly relaxed, slipped on a pair of studio headphones and settled in as if she'd been a podcast guest for years. The trio's energy shot through the screen, and fans everywhere felt like they'd been invited into a family living room, not just another studio. The conversation meandered through the familiar game highlights, off-season routines, sibling pranks, until Jason, perhaps emboldened by the presence of the world's biggest pop star, asked a deceptively simple question. So if you were to talk about Travis from the perspective of a companion outside the arena, how would you describe him? Taylor paused. She smiled, leaned back, and for a moment, the entire NFL and Swiftie universe seemed to hold its breath. He's not just an excellent athlete, she began. At home, Travis is the one who always wakes up early to make coffee for both of us. Sometimes he sings a few lines while preparing breakfast. And he has this habit of talking to his football cap before every game. The room fell silent. Jason's face was a masterclass in disbelief. He leaned toward the mic, eyes wide, and blurted out, "Wait, what? Travis, are you talking to your cap?" Clips of Jason's reaction immediately went viral. Memes popped up within minutes. Jason's furrowed brows, Travis's sheepish grin, Taylor's mischievous smile. Fans dissected every frame, every hesitation, every laugh. But beyond the surface-level comedy, there was something deeply human about the entire exchange. Travis, caught in the spotlight, blushed but didn't shy away. "Well, it's just a way to focus," he explained, his voice sincere. "I like to talk to it like it understands me." Jason, ever the big brother, shook his head in mock horror. "Oh my gosh, I've been hiding this for all these years, and now my girlfriend is exposing me on the podcast." Taylor laughed, her voice warm and reassuring. "I don't think it's a secret. I think it's cute. It actually shows that Travis has a way of connecting with his work and his passion." What could have been a throwaway joke became one of the most revealing moments in recent sports media. For years, fans have watched Travis Kelce perform larger than life on the field, swaggering, celebrating, dominating. But here, in this intimate setting, we saw the rituals and quirks that make even the most confident athlete human. But the story didn't end there. As Jason finished teasing his little brother, he finally relented, his voice softening. "It sounds weird, but if it helps you focus and stay strong, then keep going. Just don't let anyone film it next time." The family dynamic was impossible to ignore: support, teasing, protectiveness, and pride, all at once. Taylor, sitting beside Travis, reached out and gently touched his shoulder. Her smile said everything: pride, affection, and a sense of belonging, not just to Travis, but to this wild, loving Kelce family. The answer lies in the collision of sports and pop culture and the unique way this podcast episode peeled back the curtain. For a brief moment, the world's biggest pop star and the NFL's most entertaining siblings let us see their unfiltered selves. Taylor wasn't the untouchable superstar. Travis wasn't the indestructible athlete. Jason wasn't just the tough-as-nails center. They were just people. Funny, awkward, loving, and real. For fans, this felt like being let in on a secret. These are the stories that rarely make headlines, the rituals that happen in locker rooms and kitchens, not stadiums or arenas. The kind of moments that remind us all that, no matter how famous or accomplished, everyone has their own weird little habits to get through the day. Within hours, Travis Kelce football cap was trending. Fans posted photos of their own game day rituals. Swifties debated whether Taylor would write a song about the moment. NFL followers speculated about what other quirky pregame habits their favorite athletes might have. Some joked that the Chiefs should start selling Kelce caps with motivational quotes stitched inside. Even other NFL players chimed in, sharing stories of their own odd superstitions, lucky socks, pregame dances, even whispered pep talks to their gear. The Kelce brothers' willingness to share something so personal and so silly lowered the barrier between fans and idols. Everyone was in on the joke, and everyone felt a little closer. What is it about these little stories that captures the imagination? Maybe it's the way they upend our assumptions. We expect our heroes to be invincible, to operate on some higher plane. But when Travis Kelce talks to his football cap, he's not just a superstar. He's every athlete, every performer, every person who's ever needed a little extra luck. The magic is in the vulnerability, the willingness to be a little bit ridiculous because that's what works. Taylor Swift's presence amplified the moment, of course. She spent her entire career turning the personal into the universal, making millions feel seen and understood. Her ability to find the heart in the everyday, coffee, singing, a whispered pep talk to a cap, reminded everyone that greatness is built on hundreds of tiny, unseen rituals. The Kelce brothers have always been known for their honesty and humor, but this episode felt like a new chapter. Fans are already clamoring for Taylor to become a regular guest, or at least to drop in for more behind-the-scenes stories. The chemistry between the three was undeniable: Jason's dry wit, Travis's charm, Taylor's warmth, and the sense that, for an hour, the world's biggest podcast was just three people hanging out, making each other laugh. The internet is abuzz with speculation. Will we see more of Taylor on the podcast? Will Travis's Cap Talks become a regular segment? Will Jason ever recover from being caught so completely off guard? One thing is certain: the Kelce family knows how to keep fans guessing and coming back for more. As the episode wrapped, the trio shared a final laugh, the kind that lingers long after the cameras stop rolling. It was a reminder that the best stories are the ones that surprise us, that make us see our heroes in a new light, and that leave us eagerly awaiting what's next. In a world where so much of celebrity life feels scripted and distant, the Kelce brothers and Taylor Swift gave us something rare: a glimpse of genuine connection, humor, and love, all sparked by a simple question and a secret about a football cap. It's the kind of moment that makes you want to hit replay, and maybe, just maybe, talk to your own favorite cap the next time you need a little luck.